Welcome to Rolling Smoke Barbecue and Cooking. Today I'll be making a over-the-top chili. I've made this before on my YouTube channel. This is just a revised version of it. So gonna be doing it out on the pellet grill. It's gonna be over-the-top style. Stay tuned. Okay, today I will be using the following ingredients in my over-the-top chili. 1 pound of breakfast sausage, 3 pounds of ground chuck, 80-20, 1 chopped yellow bell pepper, 1 green chopped bell pepper, 1 red chopped bell pepper, 1 orange chopped bell pepper, 1 chopped red onion, 1 chopped white onion, 1 can of crushed tomatoes, 1 can of stewed tomatoes, 1 can of tomato sauce, 1 can of diced tomatoes, and 2 tablespoons of W sauce. I've got my grill out there preheating to 250 degrees, my Pitboss pellet grill. So let's go out there and get started. Okay folks, I'm back. It's the next day. Now what I'm doing is I'm getting all my ingredients mixed up to make my over-the-top chili. I've got my pellet grill preheating to 250 back here. I'm gonna put all my ingredients in to my pot, get it ready to, and then put it on the grill, and then I'll come back and mix my ground meat and my breakfast sausage, and it'll be good and ready for the long cook. First thing I'm gonna start with 1 tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic. Bear with me here, I got a small table here. I got a splash of W sauce. Okay. The garlic I forgot to mention in the first part of the video in my list of ingredients. So I put that in there, and also I forgot to mention 2 envelopes of chili mix McCormick, putting those in. Okay, I got 1 can of fire roasted diced tomatoes, undrained. 1 can of Rotel tomatoes, undrained. 1 can of tomato sauce. 1 can of red gold crushed tomatoes. 1 can of stewed tomatoes. 'My bell peppers, I used orange, yellow, green, and red. 1 of each. That's going in there. Looks like a lot of vegetables, but it really ain't. It'll blend in real good in the cook. I'm gonna put this out on my pellet grill behind me here. It's gonna cook the entire time that I'm waiting on my meat to get up to internal temperature of 140. Also, I'm fixing to, this is, shoot, it's not open. The original Uncle Steve shake, good stuff. Real good stuff. You need to check it out. It's www.unclesteveshake.com. Real nice guy, real nice company. He'll hook you up. Just tell him Rolling Smoke Barbecue and Cooking sent you. He'll hook you up. Put that in there. Just really an undetermined unmeasured amount. That's fine. Okay. Alrighty. Got a spoon. I'm gonna go back in the house, get a spoon, and mix this all up, and then I'm gonna put it back on the grill. I'll be back on before I put it back on the grill, and we'll go from there. See you in a bit. Okay, folks, I'm back. Had to get a spoon from inside the house and in the kitchen, the indoor kitchen. I'm gonna mix this up real good and everything. Get ready to put on the grill. Like I said, I'm gonna got my grill preheated to 250 degrees, and gonna put this on it. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a cooling rack, a cooling wire rack. Get this out of the way here. Put it over the top here. Put my meat mixture on top of here. Put my probe in it from my ThermalWorks. Then gonna wait and let it reach an internal temperature of 140. And then what we'll do is we'll take it off this rack, crumble it up, put it in the chili, and cook it for an additional hour. So let me finish mixing this up. Then we're gonna put it on the grill, and then we'll go to the next step, and that will be mixing the meat, which it consists of the breakfast sausage and ground chuck 80-20. See you in a bit. Okay, folks, getting my ground meat out. This is 3 pounds of 80-20 chuck ground meat. Getting that out. Scissors here. Wait a minute, let me get my gloves on here. Close this lid. Okay, no trial and error here. Alright, gonna get my gloves on. Hopefully won't say too many cuss words, because I still got that sore finger I'm dealing with from a couple of videos ago due to a hangnail here on my finger, this side, middle finger. Put these gloves on so I can get everything good and sanitized. Well, I tell you what, these things will make you want to cuss. I don't know why they can't make these things easier for you to get on. Plus, out here in about 40-degree weather, so your fingers are stiff, and I tell you what, that don't make it any better, but I just got to deal with what you got to deal with. Alrighty. So, put my ground meat. Then you can't do nothing with these gloves on, I tell you. They're a mess. That did fall in the garbage can as usual. Okay. My breakfast sausage. Tell you what, that's some dull scissors, not some junky scissors. Off-brand stuff from a local grocery store here. Go ahead and get this out here. Ready to mix. Alrighty. Boy, I tell you what, this stuff's hard to get out of here. Never fails. Alrighty. That's about as good as I'm gonna get that. Alrighty. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Uncle Steve shake. Whoa, wrong side. Start a little bit with that on there. And start mixing this meat real good. This pork's gonna give it a unique flavor. I've done one before, over the top chili before video on my YouTube channel. Yeah, and being a fairly new YouTube channel, it's not gonna be hard to find. It's one of the first ones I've done. Good Lord, look at look at these gloves. I tell you, they must be made from China. That did a lot of good. Get this mixed the best way I can with this wonderful gloves. And what these are black nitrate gloves. These are usually better quality than this. Go figure, huh? Alrighty. I'm gonna put some more Uncle Steve Shake in here. Never can have too much Uncle Steve Shake original. Some good stuff. Real good stuff. Alright, what I'm gonna do now, might as well take this glove off. This is pitiful. That's pitiful. That's better. Don't get me started on the quality of stuff. If you notice, I'm leaning back in my chair a little bit. This wheelchair, I've got it about 7 or 8 months ago, and the backings broke off out of it. And what I'm doing right now is using a belt with a cam lock type device on it to keep me from falling out of the chair in the back. I would really love to tell you the brand of this chair, but I'd rather not go into that. So anyway, all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go off camera a little bit, get this a little bit better shaped, and see you in a bit. Okay folks, I'm back. Got my meat mix, got it formed in a ball, got my ThermalWorks probe stuck in it. I got my probe on my grill grates for my ambient temperature, looking for an internal temperature of 140 on my meat. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna close it. I got it preset to 250, so it'll stay between 250 and 300 usually in my pellet grill. And then what I'll do, I'll cook it probably to, well, I know I'll cook it to 140 internal temperature. And then what I'll do, once it reaches 140, I'll pull it off the pot, crumble it up in a bowl, put it in my chili, and cooking it for an additional hour once it reaches that 140. So but in the meantime, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check it in 1 hour intervals, just to see how everything's going, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, one thing I forgot to mention is, when I put everything on the grill and everything, and got my meat settled on my rack and everything, I did add 1 cup of water to it. That way it don't dry out and want to try to stick or burn. So what I did, I just put regular tap water, 1 cup, and that should carry it through the cook. If you see that it don't, just add a little bit more water to it. You just want to keep a lot of liquid and stuff in it, because that it really helps keep things from burning and drying out. So I just figured I'd come on here just for a second to tell you that. See you in a little bit. Okay folks, it's been a couple hours. I know I told you I was going to check it in 1 hour intervals, but the pit's been going slow on cooking because of the temperature out here. It started out to be about 40 something degrees. It's increased to about 50 outside. So right now we're looking at internal temperature about 95 or so, and the temperature on the pit, we're looking at about 250, 245, 250. It's fluctuating between that and 300. So we're going right along as scheduled. It's going to just take a little bit longer because of the temperature change and everything after this bad cold front we had. So I'll be checking back in a little while to give you an update. Thanks for watching. Okay, this is Robert with Rolling Smoke Barbecue and Cooking. I'm back. I put the meat in the chili and let it cook for an additional hour on the pit at 250 degrees. Now that it's cooked for an hour past me crumbling it, I now am got it on the stove, fixed to put it over rice and have crackers, and I'll let you know how it tastes. Fixed to do a taste test. Okay folks, I'm at the table ready to do the taste test. Excuse me, I'm using my phone as a camera. I usually have my GoPro set up, but it's out on the tripod and the battery's gone out on it. So now I'm gonna do the taste test and see how it turned out. Let's try it. it's got a good flavor to it. Meat really shines through that with that breakfast sausage in it. The peppers add a good taste to it. The W sauce, man, it does a good job. I can't be more satisfied with it. Like I always say, that's good, boy. Thanks for watching Rolling Smoke Barbecue and Cooking. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you on the flip side.